Hello everyone, my name is Joseph and welcome to Broadview. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most popular topics recently, and that is parallel world traveler. What I'm about to share with you may raise some eyebrows, and perhaps to some it's something totally possible, and to others it might be comical to even consider it. If you find yourself in the second category, simply take the story as entertainment. On February the 13th, 2021, a Spanish man called Javier uploaded a video to his TikTok account, Único Sobreviviente, or Lone Survivor in Spanish, saying that he woke up alone in a hospital in Valencia, Spain. Now, Valencia is the third largest city in Spain with a population of about 800,000. But just as the man claimed, he was the only human being in the city. In his video, the once bustling city streets and shopping centers have lost all traces of human beings, and even animals. He said that when he woke up that day, everything was like in 2021, but the electronic devices showed 2027. The only thing he still remembered was his TikTok password. Fortunately, he was able to access the Wi-Fi, so he filmed his surroundings and uploaded it to the internet, only to find that all the comments to his videos were coming from the year 2021. When the video was first uploaded, most of his audience held a scornful attitude, and the comment with the most likes read, "Do you all believe this?" The responses all read, "Of course not." Javier's TikTok audience was also waiting for a funny ending, thinking that he definitely could not invent more content as time moves on. But as Javier uploaded more videos, people started to realize that this was not so simple. Javier's second video was uploaded on February the 15th, and in this video he still said that he was trying very hard to find human traces, but was already losing hope. He said that he doesn't know how long this will take for him, and hopes to receive some help. He also said that everything here seemed to remain in the year 2021, and his memory also stayed in the year 2021. But all the electronic devices were telling him that he was in the year 2027. Then internet users started to ask all types of peculiar and tricky questions. Some asked Javier to go to the subway station because it's impossible to not find anyone in such a busy place. But Javier went there and filmed an empty subway station. Another internet user said, "Go inside an airport, I'll give you $500,000. Javier went there as well, and again, there was an empty scene. Though we have no idea if he really got the money as promised. But he could see the flight schedule displayed on the digital screens. How could planes be taking off in a world with no humans? From then on, Javier kept accepting challenges from the internet users. He went to restaurants, no one was there. He went to schools. The items in the classroom were all very well organized and tidy, but still no one was there. He even went to the famous tour site, a usually crowded place, but saw no one there. This is getting very creepy now. Because all of Javier's videos are pretty short, some people have postulated that he might have used Google Maps Street View mode and simply video edited it. But it wasn't long until this theory got disproven. Because although there's not a single human present in the surroundings, his own shadow and voice are there in Javier's videos. So some internet users started to believe in Javier's account. Some other internet users said that these videos might have been filmed during the COVID lockdowns when no one went into public space. So they asked Javier to go into a hospital. Later, Javier indeed went to a hospital, only to find that it was also deserted. Now, during the lockdowns, numerous patients should be expected to be visiting the hospital. Therefore, an empty hospital appears rather strange. Some other TikTokers said that those videos might have been filmed in the early morning, during which very few people were out. Then Javier went to a town center. Again, there were no people there, and the clock on the spot showed it was 17:46, which is late afternoon. The following video made me astonished indeed. Javier, upon request, went to Valencia's zoo. He was able to enter and exit the zoo freely, but there was not a single animal seen in the zoo. Why is this then? During the city's lockdown, people were forced to stay at home, but where had the animals gone? On February 27th, Javier did an interesting experiment. He put 4 keychains in different locations in Valencia and indicated in his video the exact geographic coordinates. He said that if someone can find the keychains, it means that there would be some type of connection between the years 2021 and 2027. Shortly after, TikTokers uploaded their videos finding these keychains. But in their videos, in the same locations where keychains were placed by Javier and found by others, No human being was present in Javier's video, but plenty of passerbys were in other videos. People also question that if Javier was really in the year 2027, how could we, in the year 2021, have found the keychains that belong to the future? Furthermore, if Javier was able to send his keychains back in the year 2021, why couldn't he himself come back? On March 21st, Javier filmed a video of him asking Alexa, an intelligent device, what time it was, and Alexa responded that it was the year 2027.
Es domingo, 21 de marzo de 2027.
Javier also tried to turn on the TV to see if there was any news or TV shows, only to end up getting colored stripes with lots of noise. I believe that till this point, most people still had a lot of skepticism. We may tend to think that Javier might have been filming an ordinary street and then doing special effects to wipe all the pedestrians off the videos, which is something that a lot of softwares can do, such as the Adobe After Effects. But Javier's videos on May the 7th, the 9th, the 15th, and the 16th all had him driving on the road. Those who are familiar with post-production video editing might know that it's extremely difficult to wipe objects off from the videos during high-speed motion, and such wiping editing could easily be identified. The video on May 15th was filmed during the night. If there had been other people driving, there would have certainly been car lights from others in the video. Moreover, the next few places that Javier went to cannot be explained with the video editing theory at all, because those are not places that ordinary people could access. Javier went to the Mestalla Stadium at the request of internet users. He went into the VIP's changing room, put on the jerseys, and went into the field. He also went into the local fire station and got on an empty fire truck. Of all the videos, the most stunning one is when he went into the local police station. It was slightly raining that day, and there was no one in the police station, and Javier drove a police car away. If this was a normal world, how could he have gotten in and out of a police station at will? On June 14th, Javier went into a bigger police station, but the video was suddenly cut short when he was about to enter the building. So the TikTokers started to comment, "Look, there's no way you can get in." But the following video made everyone dumbfounded. Javier walked into the police building with no hesitation and filmed the investigative materials that were hanging on the walls and in the rooms. Generally speaking, those materials should be strictly classified and absolutely forbidden to be filmed by outsiders. But Javier not only filmed those, but he also got into a police car in the station. Now, at this point, more and more people were starting to believe in Javier. A TikToker even said, "I live next to this police station, and I can assure you that the police station is always occupied with people. But Javier just intruded. This is incredible." In his video on April the 4th, Javier went into an Apple store and took away an iPhone without paying. On June 9th, Javier went into a jewelry store and played with diamonds and gold bars with his hands. In his June 26th video, he went into a Levi's clothing store and put on a new set of outfits from head to toe. And because he didn't pay when he left, the alarm at the door went off. Javier indeed answered almost every request made on the internet and tried his utmost to prove that he was in a parallel world of 2027. A lot of people do think that this is incredible and cannot believe in it. But they had a difficult time finding flaws in Javier's account. In other words, even if it was fake, they still cannot fully explain how exactly Javier was able to make it like this. Of course, suspicious points still exist, such as where did he find the keys for accessing the different places? He was able to freely enter and exit the VIP changing rooms in the soccer stadium, unlock the police station's gate, and even have the key to the police car. On June 16th, Javier uploaded a video trying to explain that he found the keys in a building by chance. But he went to so many different places, and how could he find all the keys by chance? When he walked into the soccer stadium, an object that really looked like a drone was seen floating in the sky. Some TikTokers also questioned that Javier's face was never shown in his videos. Javier said that the reason he did not want to show his face is that he was afraid that another Javier is living in the year 2021, and he was fearful of scaring the other Javier living in 2021. Although Javier did not show his face, people were able to see his hands in the videos, and they looked apparently different from video to video. Some of the differences may be caused by different camera angles or lighting, but in some videos his hands had dense hair, and in other videos his hands did not. Maybe Javier has a habit of shaving the hair on his hands. There are many reasonable suspicions, but they are not enough to completely disprove Javier's stories. In fact, there's another reason that Javier's story still remains popular today. On May 20th, the famous Spanish actor and screenwriter Damian Mola Harman launched a challenge to Javier that Damian said was impossible to complete. Damian claimed that he was also a fan of Javier's channel and genuinely wanted to confirm if Javier is truly a parallel world traveler. So Damian hid his new book, Oh My God, in the corner of his filming studio and said on TikTok that if Javier is real and that there is indeed a connection between the years 2027 and 2021, then please walk into the filming studio under everyone's noses and take away this book. On May 21st, Javier uploaded his video of him entering the studio and taking the book, with his surroundings void of people. On May 24th, Damian uploaded another video in response, saying that his studio is very busy every day, and it's impossible to not find anyone there. And there were even surveillance cameras running 24/7, making it even harder for anyone to walk into the studio so easily. Damian later analyzed the surveillance footage and spotted a dim figure that looked like someone's shadow. So he guessed that Javier might have entered the studio in another dimension. The footage showed that the studio's door opened on its own. A lot of TikTok users were shocked by this challenge and firmly believed in the credibility of Javier's stories afterwards. Of course, some people also said that this challenge proves the exact opposite. The very fact that even a Spanish TV channel and a famous actor are supporting Javier shows the advertising nature of this incident. So people guessed that it might be a pre-planned activity to promote tourism in Valencia. The logic is simple. If Javier did not have the government's support, it is impossible for him to obtain the help of the police, hospital, fire station, zoo, and other administrations to get access to their buildings and facilities. There are others who believe this to be an advertisement for TikTok, as the only thing Javier remembered after waking up in the hospital was his TikTok account, and he only uploads videos on this platform. Currently, a large number of people are flooding to the TikTok platform, and a lot of YouTubers are advertising for TikTok for free by spreading Javier's story. If this theory were true, this marketing strategy would be such a brilliant idea. Obviously, a large number of people believe that Javier is real. If so, how could this be scientifically explained? Javier's dimension exists on February 13th, 2027, while ours exists on the same day in 2021. My understanding is our dimension, the dimension with living beings, is the main world. And along with the process our main world is going through time, there are also parallel worlds being created, like branches from the main, in every single moment, thus resulting in myriads of parallel worlds. These parallel worlds exist like an archived snapshot or a saved document, remaining permanently static or dormant unless a living being enters into it to reopen or activate it. Javier may have accidentally lost track with the main world and went into an archived or saved document of February 13th, 2021. But the time frame he entered was the year of 2027, 6 years after the parallel world was created. Since the parallel world has a living being now, everything in it instantly becomes live. The river begins to flow, the electricity begins to work, etc. This is to say that he entered into the dimension that was structurally created 6 years ago, but just started to function upon his entry as a living being. So then the next question is, how was Javier able to enter into this dimension? Was there a bug in the operation of the main world? Or was someone doing an experiment after inventing a time travel machine? In fact, in one of his videos, Javier also tried to investigate his dimension leap. So he went to the University of Valencia's Institute of Corpuscular Physics, or IFIC, and discovered that the institute was working on a new generation particle collider and found some research papers on this topic. So he thinks that he might have participated in an experiment related to parallel worlds. He also discovered that his experiment code is JESP8827 and said that he could confirm that there is some kind of connection between the year of 2027 and 2021. That the people in 2021 could find his belongings in the city, such as the keychains, but cannot see him. nor can he see other people. Currently, Javier's account is still building up and his fans have already reached 3.8 million. As for whether he is indeed a real professional video editor or is just doing a grand advertisement, it's a little bit too early to conclude. If he really comes from the parallel world of 2027, does it indirectly tell us that our current technology is already able to find the connecting tunnel between parallel worlds? This would be explosive information. But even if Javier's stories are proven fake at the end, I would say that this idea is just so brilliant, or that his post-production team has some really outstanding figures. And Javier's video, other than providing us with some fun during the pandemic, may also make us consider an important lesson. When we watch Javier's videos and follow him into his desolate world, we can truly empathize with his loneliness and the horror that comes with being in a lifeless world. This makes us treasure and appreciate everything and everyone around us, including our family, our friends, and even a bird nearby. We're going to continue to follow Javier's stories and we'll keep you all posted on any new discoveries we make. If you like this video, please press subscribe, click on the notification bell, and please follow us. So that's it for today. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.